This hepatitis B and D is causing liver failure. Ambushing me isn't gonna change things.
Okay, so we'll get him a new liver. I'll donate.
We've been through this. His Hep B makes him ineligible for donation.
So this was an exclusive clip that was released which revolves around the story with Davis Maclean, Theo Rollins, and let's not forget, Cooper Saxe. Even though we don't see Saxe in this exclusive clip, he will be playing a key role, and I'll come back around to how and why later in this video. But in this exclusive clip, it seems that Davis has tracked down Theo's doctor who's been avoiding his calls, and where we finally learn about the condition that Theo's suffering from. He's suffering from hepatitis B and D, which is a liver infection, and unfortunately for Theo, it's causing liver failure. Now Davis wants to donate his own liver, but Theo's hepatitis makes him ineligible for donation. But we all know Davis will do anything to help his brother, even if it means putting himself in danger. So let's just rewind this back to season 2 and give this some more background and context. We were first introduced to Theo when Davis went to visit him in prison, and Davis' face spoke 1,000 words. He looked guilty as he told him that he hired Cooper Saxe for the sole purpose to help Theo, and this is why Davis asked Saxe to join his firm at the end of season 1. Saxe later showed that he brought a different type of skill sets and abilities that help in ways Davis can't, but the main motive behind this move was to help Theo. Now in this conversation, it was also revealed that Theo was on medication, but at that moment in time, we were given no clear indication of what kind of condition he was suffering from. Now Davis later returned with the news that Saxe was working on a case which had similar circumstances to Theo's, but it was in this conversation where it was revealed all may not be what it seems.
Are you sure you want to do this, bro? Things could come out, you know.
Theo's in prison for a manslaughter charge, a manslaughter that was most likely committed by Davis, but Davis reiterated that he would do anything to get him out of there, and that was definitely reaffirmed in this exclusive clip. Davis would give his own liver if it meant saving Theo. Now this does give us another side to Davis that we haven't seen before, a human side, one where it seems like he's willing to risk it all, especially when it comes to family, whereas when it comes to others like Tasha, Tariq St. Patrick, or the Tejadas, it's all about business. So Davis tells Theo that they're still working on his case, but Theo did warn his brother, don't push too hard, because he's spoken to the doctor and it doesn't look good, and he'd rather die in prison than see Davis take his place. So as we come back to the present day, Davis has backed up what he said in season 2. He will literally do anything he can to give Theo a chance, even if it meant donating his own liver.
Like I said before, he is anywhere from 6 months to 1 year.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about, man? We ain't giving up, okay?
Davis is looking at every single possible avenue, even if it's a trial drug. Ironically, the doctor does say his colleague is running a trial drug that is showing positive results, and Theo does fit the criteria, but he can't participate while he's in custody, so this is where Cooper Saxe comes in. The main reason Saxe was brought into Davis's firm was to work on this case, and he said it was the most important case at this firm, which raised eyebrows with Saxe, and I'm going to come back to another clue in just a moment. But expect to see Davis pushing Saxe harder than ever before when it comes to this case especially, because time really is of the essence. The doctor told Davis that Theo has anywhere from 6 months to 1 year, and in my opinion, Davis is already facing a losing battle, and he just needs to take the L, or he will suffer further consequences. Unfortunately, that's the way I think it is going. Davis is definitely in danger, because he's 4 inches taller than Theo, and Cooper Saxe knows that the real killer was 4 inches taller, and that's the clue. Now there also seems to be the RICO investigation that law enforcement seem to be building, and they'll be looking at everyone, including Davis, and if Saxe has dirt on Davis, then he might need to be taken care of, which is why Davis says she needs to go. This mystery person, whoever she is, doesn't just have dirt on the Tejadas and Tariq. Maybe Davis is asking Tariq to get rid of someone because he also finds himself exposed in the process, but Davis is also a character who survives.
Survival of the fittest. That's what I do. Survive.
He says survival of the fittest, but I do see a defeat coming for Davis in the not too distant future. But loss for Davis doesn't have to come in regards to a case at his firm. His defeat could be losing Theo before being able to have him released, or before he's able to be put on this new drug trial. They say there are only a few moments that change you in life, and the death of a family member is certainly one of them. And we do see Davis losing control in one of the teasers. Now, a few questions do remain, which may or may not be answered. Who did Davis accidentally murder? Will he go down? Will Theo survive or even make it out of prison? But more importantly, will Saxe make it out of season 3? Because when Davis starts to push him to deliver results on Theo's case, it will only lead him down a path which uncovers who the real killer was. So that's a breakdown of how Davis Maclean seems to be ready to risk it all in order to save his brother Theo. But will he succeed, or is Theo on borrowed time? Should Davis just let Theo go? Because this is the life he chose, and sometimes you have to pay the price. So drop all your thoughts and perspectives down below in the comment section. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.